Hey guys, welcome back to our next video on stock market investing. Even if you see the stock market going down, if there's a decline in the stock market, we make sure we analyze stocks that keep you moving up. So here they are. And of course, since our motto is to get financial freedom, it's our thing that we would do the analysis of stocks that would move up in the direction. So here's the team that puts all of this together. We already know them, so let's move forward. So in this video today, we will analyze two stocks as we do all the time, and we will do its fundamental and technical analysis. The first stock is Sun Pharma. Its current stock price is 665 rupees. The market capital is close to 160 crore rupees. The 52-week high and low is ranging from 452 to 721. The face value is rupee 1 and the PE ratio is 53.81. Let's see what Sun Pharma is. So Sun Pharmaceuticals Industries was incorporated back in the year 1993. It is a large cap company and operates in the pharmaceutical sector. And of course, its revenue is from the pharmaceuticals as of the quarter ending on the March 2020. Let's look at the return on the stocks now. For the last 1 day, that's negative 0.52. For the last 1 week, that's negative 1.63. But if you look for the last 2 years, that's been 73.69, and for the last 1 year that's been 36.94. So the stock has been able to generate some or the other return, and we think this time is a good time to invest in the stock to generate some capital returns. Let's look at the shareholding pattern. So the promoters unpledged 0.93% of shares in the last quarter. The promoter holdings remains unchanged at 54.48% in the March 2021 quarter. The mutual funds have increased holdings from 10.99 to 11.93, and the number of mutual fund schemes remains unchanged at 42. Let's do the SWOT analysis. Some of these trends are that the company has a low debt. The company has book value per share improving for the last 2 years. One of the weaknesses that we found is that the company is not able to generate net cash. Let's look at the opportunity. The brokers upgraded recommendation or target price in the past 3 months. There's a big deal buys last month, greater than 1% of the total shares. One of the threats is that there's a stock with high PE, which is more than 40. Let's look at the results now. For the quarter that ended on 31st of March 2021, the company has reported a consolidated total income of 8,633 crores. The company has reported net profit after the deduction of taxes of 848 crores in the last quarter. Let's get to the most interesting part, and that is doing the technical analysis. So here's the chart, and as per the analysis that we did and the points that we found on this chart, we think that a good price to book the stock would be between the price range of 660 to 685. With that huge target, we think it should be able to reach a target of 780 to 785. So that's a huge return per stock. You can apply a stop loss, and we would say you can apply that at maybe 610, and we think that over a period of 4 to 8 weeks the stock should be able to generate the required target. And also, if you see, the stock has been in the momentum for a long period, and it has recently given a good breakout. All the moving averages are in the upward direction, and the RSI is also at 44, which is again a great signal to buy the stock. So this was our analysis on this stock. We genuinely think that this stock should be able to generate some capital returns in the coming month or two. So you can do your own analysis and maybe consider this as your next stock purchase to generate some capital return. So let's get to the other stock, and that is Motherson Sumi. The current stock price is 239 rupees. The market capital is 75,000 crores. The 52-week high and low is ranging from 90 rupees to 272. The face value is rupee 1. The PE ratio is high, but that's at 72.83. Now let's see what Motherson Sumi is all about. So this was incorporated back in the year 1986. This is again a large cap company and operates in the auto ancillaries sector. Motherson Sumi has its revenue that includes auto electricals, sale of services, traded goods, scrap, export incentives. Now let's look at the return on the stock. For the last 1 day, that's been negative 2.36, and for the last 1 week, that's negative 2.88. But if you go back to the stock for 1 year, that's been 146.63%, which is a huge return on the stock. For the last 2 years, that's been 94.80. So that is some massive returns on the stock. And if we go back to 5 years, that's 85.45%. Let's look at the shareholding pattern now. The promoters have unpledged 2.98% of shares in the last quarter. The promoter holdings remains unchanged at 61.73%. The mutual funds have decreased holdings from 10.79 to 10.11% in March 2021 quarter, but the number of mutual fund schemes have increased from 23 to 26. Let's do the SWOT analysis. And some of these trends that we could find is that there has been an increase in the foreign investing, and there's a rising net cash flow and cash from operating activity. Few weaknesses that we found is that there's a negative breakdown first support. The mutual funds decreased their shareholding in the last quarter. One of the opportunity is that it has the highest recovery from the 52-week low. One of the threats is that the PE ratio is high, which is more than 40 for the stock. Let's analyze the results now. So for the quarter that ended on 31st of March 2021, the company has reported a consolidated total income of 17,000 crores. The company has reported net profit after the deduction of taxes of rupees 994 crores in the latest quarter. So here's the interesting part. Let's get to the technical analysis and let's see what this graph has to tell us. As per the analysis that we did, we think that a good price to enter the stock would be in the price range of 220 to 250 rupees. We think it should be able to reach a target of rupees 300 in the coming 6 weeks as per the analysis that we did. And here's the analysis. The stock has been in the momentum for quite a long period of time, as it is genuinely seen on the chart over here. It has recently given a good breakout and the moving average is in the upward direction. So it would be a good time to enter this stock and generate some capital returns. So these were the two stocks that we wanted to analyze for today. Just to mention that again, we are not professional financial advisors. We do our own technical and fundamental analysis because we love reading about stocks and how things operate in the Indian stock market. Please do your own analysis, and if you find this matching to your requirements, you can invest in these stocks and generate some capital returns. Do remember, the last good time to invest in the stock market was yesterday. Today is better. Do your own analysis. If you find this helpful, hit the like button. If you want to stay tuned on the investing journey, hit the subscribe button. If there's anything that we can do to make this better for you, please mention that on the comment box and we will surely have a look at it. Thank you so much for watching in. Until next time.